everybody, and welcome back to FM2020 with me, TJV1. Today, we're up against Rochdale and Accrington Stanley. Accrington, who the fuck are they? Stanley. They're in around us, just 1 point above us in the league at the moment. We are 14th. Rochdale, on the other hand, bottom of the table. They've been pretty woeful of late, so hopefully another 3 points here today. Since last episode, I have played 3 games. I played the Sunderland game. We won that 2-1. So good performances by both of the wing-backs getting the goals there, which is always nice to see. We then beat Spurs' under-23s in the leasing.com trophy. Keasley Mooney scored in the first minute. Lewis Bain scored in the last minute. That was a nice little interesting victory. And we have just played Blackpool. Beat them 3-1. McFarlane, Jack and Mark Lake with the goals. When it comes to team selection in this game, I don't think we're going to make any changes, really. I would like to start Mooney. I'd like to give Mooney a little bit more football. So I'm going to stick Mooney on the starting 11. And I have promised Saunders some match football because he's just returned from a football injury. I said I'd give him football if I get the chance. I would like a left wing back on the bench. Where are all my left wing backs gone? Am I blind? Oh, Ryan Giles, left wing back's right there. Okie dokie, we have got a left wing back on the bench, so that's fine and dandy. Let's get into the game then. Submit team twice because I was on the wrong screen. We can get into the action. I have been thinking about FM because that is what I do in my off time, is I lay in bed and I think about FM. No, I don't. I do think about FM though, quite a lot, which is a little bit too much if I'm honest. And I've been thinking about replacing a couple of fringe players who are on a little bit too much money. 2 players in my mind are Ishmael Ben. He's our centre mid who we've had since very, very early on. He's not even on the bench anymore because he's not that good. And the other one is Adam Maric, who is also not particularly that great anymore. The Swedish centre mid. I think both of them really have just peaked. They're not good enough for this level as McFarlane headers over the crossbar early on. Neither of them are that great anymore. I think we've outgrown them as players, and that is why we signed that 3-year deal for them a couple of seasons ago, because it then allows us to assess them in this division, and we can then make a decision if we want to extend them or not, as they have a good little bit of football there. Good tackle by Oliver. It's a long ball over forward towards Mooney. Scott plays another long ball forward for Mooney, and McFarlane's in the box. If we can get across into the box, maybe. Tries. Back to Davis. Now Coyle. Keep the football alive. That's a good ball out wide to Kington. Tries to get the ball into the box again. Doesn't. Now he does. Davis at back post. Nice header straight over the crossbar. Good football, that. Not too bad. Let's shout Demar Moore. We're only 6 minutes into the game, but I'm going to shout Demar Moore because I thought that was alright. Another highlight. I want to chat about Ben and Maric game. What are you doing to me? Still really no highlights in this game. It's all highlights at the moment. That's an awful ball, Cabby. That's down the centre of the pitch to freaking no one. Good tackle there by Lake. Well done, boys. Release the ball forward. Mooney's half away. No, doesn't play it. Now he plays it. Now it's Mooney. Oh, straight into Sanchez's clutches. Good opening chance there yet again. Good football from us early on. Right, can I talk now? I can talk now. Wonderful. Thanks, game. Yeah, Adam Maric and Ben, I think both of them peaked when it came to the Vanarama National League, and we're now 2 divisions higher, so we've got to do something. They're costing us about 3.6k a week as well. That's the other thing with them 2 players, is they're both quite expensive. You compare that to a centre mid that we just brought in, Liam Coyle. He's on 2.5k a week, so he's on a less money, and he is a lot better of a quality of player. So that's the issue we've got. The other issue we've got is with both of our centre mids, who are our first team centre mids at the moment. Scott and Lake are both loanees, which is wonderful. It's saving us money. It's cheap for us. It's handy like that. But they're not our property, meaning that in a part we've got a hole in our midfield because we don't own any midfielders who are our players who are good enough to play that role. That's Mooney. Why did he pass it backwards when he was 2 yards out from goal? What are you doing, Mooney? Here comes Rochdale then. I had to look at who we're playing against then. I forgot who we were playing. Brilliant. Jordan to Morley. Williams to O'Shea. Out wide to Ania. Can he get the ball into the box? He can. Cabby heads away. Now it's Morley again. Rathborn has crossed. O'Shea out wide to Jordan. His first name is actually Jordan. I'm not just ignoring his second name because it's a bad word. You know, I don't want to be caught saying that word, so I'm not going to say it. Here is Kington. Good block on that cross. Get the ball forward. Now go. Travel, 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 travel. He's not exactly fast, Kington. That's the only issue with that one. So he's not going to be great. That's a bit of a weird cross. Jordan heads away. That was Claire. Are you the one who used to play for Southampton? You are, Christophe Claire. He's on loan from Southampton. He's worth freaking loads of money, man. He's quite a good player, he is. He looks alright. He's on a lot of money. I'm not sure he's worth quite that much, but anyway. Keane. Back to Ania. They've had more highlights than we've had of late. This is a little concerning. I suppose the last highlight was us getting the ball forward, not them actually attacking. Williams. Good little ball. No, that's a bad mistake. Who was that? Coyle, son. Davis, should I say, not Coyle. That's frustrating. He just brought the ball down for him. I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to intercept the pass there, but he's all he's done is he controlled it. I don't know if he's trying to play that back to Giles, but that is not going to work there. And as you can see, he is now anxious. So we're going to need to get creative here, boys, and try and find a goal in this game because we have been poor. We were right for the first 20 minutes, but Rochdale come into this and bottom of the table side, we need to be beating. Here is Kington now. Can we create something? Scott. Anything? Anything at all? Blast from range as Sanchez holds that one easily. We don't want to be slipping back into a bad run of form. We've had 5 games where we haven't lost in 5 games, which is good for morale. That's a long ball over top for Moody. Oh, and he slotted it in near post. That's a lovely little finish. I thought he'd go a cross goal there. I think the obvious shot is a cross goal. I think that's what the goalkeeper thought as well. And that's why he was wrong-footed. Let's watch this game. Scott, that's a deep position. That's a lovely ball over the top. Moody brings it down. Oh, no, keeper, you should do better there. You haven't been tricked. You're just really slow at getting down. I wouldn't even go down there as a goalkeeper. I'll just try and flick a leg at it. Will Keane, is that the ex-Manchester United player? That is the ex-Manchester United player. Will Keane is not having the best of days. He is a very good penalty taker, so we don't want to give any penalties away. I can say that much. So apart from that mistake from Coyle, and that was pretty much it. And his ratings... Oh, Leon Davis. I keep getting Leon Davis and Liam Coyle mixed up. I keep doing it. Assertively, I'm not happy with the performance. Stressed out, you, Baines, passionately, you have the ability. There we go. He's now motivated and not upset. Mooney, lovely little finish. I will say the new signing, Jack, was equal top goal scorer. I think Mooney's now up to 3 as well. So that puts him equal top goal scorer of the club between McFarlane and Etete, Mooney and Jack. So all 4 of our strikers have 3 goals apiece. So we haven't exactly got an obvious 1-2 combo yet when it comes to our strikers. So that is something that hopefully will develop over the season. We'll work out who our 1 and 2 are. Kington in towards the box. And Keezy Mooney has just heard me talking about who's the top goal scorer and he smashed it in the header. He said, "Boss, I am. I'm still here. I'm still Mooney. I'm still the main man." That's a lovely ball in by Kington. And the keeper's has had another mare there as my stomach growls. If you just heard my stomach growl, I do apologise. Baines. Kington. Scott. Baines. This is a little bit timid. Back to the goalkeeper, Giles. He's been alright. For a 19-year-old from Cardiff May Uni, who's not really much of a footballer, Mooney's half away there. It's a nice little chance to get a ball in the box. Oh, McFarlane, I like his Lake, what an intelligent pass that is by Lake. I want to go back and watch that pass. Right here, this is great. Everybody else in the world would smash that with a left peg. No, Lake can see the pass to Mooney. That's great. I love that. Mooney should do better with a finish. Sanchez has actually made up for his poor mistakes of early, but that Lake makes me really, really want to sign you. I wish I could. I wish I had the money. I can't. He's way too much money. Swansea won't let him go. Davis in towards Oliver, and that's just over the crossbar. Oliver came from an offside position anyways. I'm going to shout demand more. I might drop it to balance just to try and not give anything away after that sloppy goal that we conceded. I don't think they're going to create anything. I think the only reason we conceded is because we made a mistake. So I'm confident we can push on and win this. That's a ball out wide to Kington. Good little bit of... Oh, that's a terrible pass. Scott wins the ball back, though. And then loses the ball as my stomach rumbles again. Gar with the ball forward. Cabby. Out Oliver. Simple little pass is on. Just drops it back to Giles. Yeah, a really, really long highlight. Here is Baines. Out wide to Kington. Header inside to Scott. Back to Baines. Now Coyle. Little round the corner to Scott. That's another long ball over the top for Mooney. Oh, his chance for his hat-trick. He's offside anyway. I forget Mooney's on a hattie, isn't he? Mooney is on a hattie. Oh dear, oh dear. Can we feed the Mooney monster to get a hat-trick out of the big boy? That would be great, wouldn't it? Really, really would like to get a hat-trick out of Mooney if we can. Just to get his tail up. Just get him to be super happy. Both of our wing-backs are getting tired. That is that 70% mark that I don't particularly like. Their wing-backs, their full-backs, for example, are below 70%. I'll be hoiking them off if I was their manager. So Leon Davis for Nathan Dyer and Jacob Kington for Ryan Giles. The standard subs, really, when it comes to this. We've got 20 minutes to play. I'm going to keep one more sub in the bag. I want to give Saunders some football off the bench. 1, to get him some match fitness, and 2, so he's not pissed off with me because I promised him first team football when he came back from his injury. Problem being, Scott's been quite good, and Scott is a better player. So, yeah, that's a real concern for us. I would love to sign Scott as a permanent. Like, he's so good. He's worth 300k. Like, he's probably a couple of million. And we don't have a couple of million to play with. Just because of his passing, really. His passing is excellent. It is delightful. Alright, 7 odd minutes to go. I think we'll bring Saunders on for Scott. And that should do. And press play. We've had no real highlights in this game. It's been quite a lacklustre second half. I'm going to drop it to Cautious. And shout demand more to try and focus them up. There we go. Good reaction out of the boys. And we should cruise to a 2-1 victory that will see us 14th in the division and 6 points clear of Sunderland, who are 21st in the table. Here's a little highlight. Here's Dyer. Ball into towards the box. Look for Giles. Oliver should collect that and bring it down calmly. He does. Now it's Coyle. Chipped out to the right-hand side again for Dyer to chase onto. Keeps it in. Battles well. Keeps the ball alive. No one gave support, but he wins a corner. Good football by Dyer there. Really up against it, son. Giles with the ball into the box. Ball in. Headed away by Richard Everton. Now it's Lake. Simple ball to Oliver. Now at Dyer. Hoiked out wide to Lake. Can't get there. And that will end. Look at that. Jordan is on like 55%. He is knackered. So if we just keep playing the balls to Dyer, as Saunders nicks it off the toe of their midfielder and drives forward. Chance to get the ball into the box for Mooney's hat-trick. Oh, he's tried it, but Sanchez says no. Catches and holds and denies. Unlucky there for Mooney. Sanchez is having none of that, son, is he? Morley. Should be the end of the game any moment. Here's Rathbone. Oh, out for a goal kick, and that should end the spell of the game with only a couple of seconds to go. And the ref blows his whistle a little bit early, if anything, but we will take it. A 2-1 victory does see us stay 14th in the division, 6 points clear of Sunderland, with on the same amount of games, but with a game overhand over Gillingham, who are, 5 points behind us, which is smooth talking. Shout to why did I click assistant manager? Assistant manager's shit there. Yeah, that I'm gonna have to try and rescue a team talk here. There we go. I was impressed. Now I'm just confused and demoted some of the players. I also didn't congratulate Mooney on his great performance. Anyway, I'll be back for the Accrington game. 5 games unbeaten in the league. Come on. Okay, so I stopped my recording for a split second and I derped up because I forgot to start it again. So we're now 5 minutes into the game against Accrington, win 0-0. We've just transfer listed Ben. I'll speak about that in the next episode because a little email came up showing that he's not very good. So I've been sitting here rambling for about, 10 minutes while I was talking about the pre-match ramble, and about 5 minutes. And then I look over and I see my capture card is not firing. It normally flashes red. It was bright blue, which means it wasn't recording. So I derped up. Luckily for us, no action happened in the first 5 minutes, and it hadn't happened until the 15th minute, until Saunders headed just wide for Accrington. How are we doing, boys? They're inspired. We've made a couple of subs. Dyer is in on the right hand side, should I say, because Coyle? No, it's not Coyle. Who's the other one? What's it? Davis. Davis, that's his name. I'm so bad at his name. I feel really bad. Ironic, because my surname is nearly Davis, so I should remember that one. Yeah, Dyer's in. Davis got to pick up a knock. We're starting Saunders over Scott because Saunders needs the football, and I want to give Jackson football, so he is in over McFarlane. That's pretty much all of the team news. Are we going to get any highlights this game? We've had one highlight so far. We are playing better football than them, though. Can we get creative, maybe? Maybe get creative. Maybe that's something that we can do this game to actually inspire the team to do something productive, maybe? We're getting no highlights. Absolutely no highlights in this game. I've just come back and said an apology for not recording this game, and it's going to give me any highlights now, is it? It's going to make me look like a right fool. Oh, here we go. As I look up from rubbing my eyes to see Coyle passing to Kington on his left-hand side. Saunders, back to Kington. Cross the ball into the box. Or give it back to Saunders, who can maybe play a little ball in forward. Or just dribble, then get tackled. Lake wins the ball back to Kington on his left-hand side. Nice little back heel to Saunders. Does anyone want to do something with the ball? Saunders shoots on range and Laban holds that. What are you playing one of the strikers? There's two strikers there who are screaming for the football. Jack and Mooney want to be doing something. Lake's got a yellow card and we're coming into half-time. We're playing very lacklustre. We've had the ball. We haven't exactly made anything from it, though, which is frustrating to see because we've clearly been doing something all right. I'm far from pleased. There we go. Demoted. Calmly, you have the ability and you're stressed out. Moody, come on, man. There we go. Yeah, he's happy. He's not stressed out anymore. That's all what matters. I mean, get second half underway, and hopefully there's some more action in this one, because frickin' hell it's been bad so far. Kington to Lake. I need to tell Lake to not tackle as much, because if he keeps on tackling, he's going to get sent off. Why are you taking more risks? You're not a player who should be taking more risks. Saying that much. Ease off tackles. That is a wrong command for a player who can't pass the football. He should just be passing it simple to the more creative midfield alongside him. Dyer's now picked up a yellow card as well. He might have just missed that one, but he's now got a yellow card. So you can ease off tackles as well, my friend. Because I don't want you getting sent off, as Mooney has the ball on his right hand side, and as I click the confirm changes, the highlight disappears because it wasn't a highlight. Wonderful. This what was the point, game? What was the point of me coming back and recording this one? I'm actually stunned. Okie dokie. Ryan Giles is coming on left wing back. That's first and foremost, because Giles has got all of the pace in the world to burn, and he can then go and smash down that left hand side to try and cause some damage. I'm going to bring Scott on for Saunders because he is more creative, and I might drop Jack into centre mid. Jack can play centre mid ish. He can pass the football, he can run about, he can't tackle, but that's fine. I want to keep him on the pitch though, because he's quite good going forward, and I can bring McFarlane on, so we potentially have 3 strikers on the pitch. But can we get something, game? Go in. Baines has had a really good game. He's been really good defensively. That's a ball into the box. McFarlane keep it alive and try and create something. Saunders with a good little tackle. Ball to Scott. Scott with a blast from range, and that is pathetic. Right, work the ball into the box. Stop shooting from range. Be more expressive. I don't really know what else to do. Just confirm them changes. Come on, boys. Let's flick to attacking. Can we get something? Can we do something here? Finally, Maguire. To Fenny. Now Maguire again. Now back to Laban. Good press, but we haven't really got anything there. They've just passed it out of the defence. Now it's Stanley. Stanley, who plays for Accrington Stanley. Who the fuck are they? Finlay. Little dribble across midfield. And the pouring rain here at York. Dyer, you are too narrow. The left wing back is wide open, my friend. There he is. Maguire, can he get the ball into the box? He does. Oliver heads away, and now it's Scott. Scott launches the ball forward to Mooney. Mooney is half away here. Can he get the ball into the box? Maybe. Oh, he's been fouled. Right, pause. You are not taking penalties. Mooney, you are awful at penalties. You're not taking them. McFarlane or Giles? I don't know. I really don't know. See, you've scored a penalty, Baines. You've only got 8 penalties. I thought you had way more than that. Baines has scored. Do I give it to Baines? He has scored. I really don't know. This is a big decision in the 84th minute because a goal here, 3 points. That's a cracking performance. It's been a dull affair, but you got to trust your striker, haven't you? Carl McFarlane, please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. My hands are in. My heads are in my hands, shall I say. McFarlane scores. Get in. Good decision, me. Oh, man. I have my heart in my mouth, though, because if he misses that and I've taken it away from Mooney, I look like a right numpty. Thank God, he smashes it in bottom corner. We're going to come off attacking and drop it all the way back down to cautious. We're going to shout to Marmore and try and focus him up. Perfect. And we're going to try to see out these final few minutes as Jack whips in a corner. In towards the box. Ridge heads away. Cabby should get there first. Knocks it back to Coyle. Now it's a long raking ball to Jack. Jack's away. Oh, you have more time, son. You have a little bit more time there. Take another touch. Settle the ball down. Unlucky there by Jackie boy. Jackie boy, Jackie boy, Jackie boy. I'll take a 1-0 win to Accrington Stanley. That'll be 2 wins in a row. That'll be 4 wins in a row in all competitions. 2 wins this episode. Up to 11th. 8 points clear of 21st. That's cracking. They've just had a shot, haven't they? Holy moly, I've just missed a shot. If they scored there, I'll come back out of that screen. I'm going to be so gutted. Stanley punched away. Finley with a blast. Great block by someone. I don't know who it was, but it was blocked. Sutton. Long ball forward. Cabby heads away. Jack. Come on, Jack. Just hook it clear. Just keep the ball. Well done. Finds Giles. Giles, can he go all the way? Oh, he flashes it across the goal. Unlucky, son. Kill the guy. Ref. Yes, well done, referee. Breathe. Calmly well done. Just calmly well done. Thank you very much, Carl McFarlane, for making me look good. What does the league table say after that? 8 points clear. We're at 11th. We might get a nosebleed being this high up. We've got a game in hand over these lot as well. So if we win our game in hand, we end up like 10th. I remember the start of the season, they said 17th. Originally it was 14th. We made some transfers. They were like, nah. York, 17th. 17th? We're in 11th points. 11th. Schedule-wise, when are we coming back? Look at that. 5 wins in a row in all competitions. Oh, that's looking too good. We've got Mansfield next. They're 10th in the division. I'm going to come back for the Scunthorpe game and the MK Dogs game. So I will catch you there. Thank you very much for watching. I've been TDavy1. Like, subscribe and all that for Jazzle as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.